We all, at some point, have played or watched a sport, whether it'll be a soccer game, a football game, not a football game for British people, a basketball game, or slapping game. Yes, that's actually a real sport, whatever it will be. If you've been living under a rock for your whole life, sports are activities involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team completes against another or others for entertainment. And I got that definition from Google, so very professional right there. No one in my family really likes sports. The only sporting events we ever watched was the Super Bowl. But I also play some sports. I wasn't really the best or the worst player. Back then, when my PE teacher would set up a game and two people, mainly the popular kids, would choose people to go on their team. And I wasn't usually the first pick. It was mainly the athletic kids. But thankfully I wasn't the last either. The first sport I've ever played was basketball. Our coach, weirdly enough, didn't put us in positions. They would let us do whatever we want on the court. But I really liked playing basketball. And like most things, I wasn't really good at it. But it was still a lot of fun. In most of the games, I would score 0 times. And in most of them, I would only shoot twice. They would just always pass the ball to the best basketball player on our team. But even he was not that good, and I never even started a basketball game. I was mainly a bench warmer. Other than that, that was the only team sport I've ever played, besides being on the track team for a day. Besides playing the sport, watching a sport is completely boring. Besides a few exceptions, a lot of the sports just make me want to sleep. I get the excitement of a close game, but when it's a complete blowout, it's not really that fun to watch. And there are some sports that should not be considered as sports, like cheerleading, cricket, frisbee, and I don't want to offend anyone who likes these sports. I'm just saying that to me, they don't feel like traditional sports. Other than that, I actually like a few sports like basketball. Yeah, that's it. Alright, enough explaining things. Let's move on to stories. So one day, me and a bunch of friends were playing soccer, and this kid, let's call him Bill. Bill accidentally made me trip, and I fell to the ground. All of my friends noticed, and everyone was gathering around me. And not gonna lie, I couldn't get up. I was knocked out, and I couldn't open my eyes. I felt like I just wanted to lie there, and I felt like I just wanted to leave my body. But then later, a teacher came over and helped me up. Now, I don't know if you guys consider karate as a sport, but one time, something happened between me and this girl. So one day, it was a normal day in my karate class, and at that time, I was going to 2 karate classes, and I still don't know why I went to 2 karate classes, but I will probably know it in the future. The one that I usually went to, and we'll just call it Karate Place, and the other one that I went to was Karate Place 2. Yeah, such creative names. So one day, the sensei told us to get in partners, and I got partnered up with this girl, and we'll just call her Katie. So me and Katie were going to do some self-defense thing, where one person attacks and then the other person defends, and they have to take them down. Pretty simple. So we were going back and forth at each other. Now I don't know what happened to cause this, but she was on the floor crying. I think I went a little too hard on her, but we'll never know. And the other guys were gathering around her, and surprisingly, the sensei did notice what was going on. And after that, I've never went to that place ever again. I don't know, I just remember not going there every Friday, and we decided to keep missing it, so that means I've quit. And I think that place shut down because whenever we drive by it, the place we originally went to was empty. So either they moved or they became bankrupt. Maybe the first one, but who knows. So one time, me and my friends were in PE class, and the PE teacher made us play a basketball game. So I got in a group with my friends and another guy, and the other team were pretty good players. At the start of the game, I drove to the basket and hit a tough layup. Then the next time we had the ball, I hit a jumper, and at that moment, I started to feel myself, and I started to go off. I was hitting 3-pointers, behind the back pass, fadeaways, layups. You know, looking back at it, it looked like I was a 99 overall against some 60 overalls. If I had footage of it, I would show you, but you know,
I didn't have the cameras on.
And I'll say that's my best sports moment of all time for now. And that's really all the stories I have right now. Something I think you should take from this video is that sports are good for you. It gets you active and makes you more stronger while having fun. Or if you're watching sport, you get excited for your favorite team or hype when someone does something incredible. No matter what, sports can give people playing or not playing a good time. So, how's your summer going? Mine's going alright, but I just want to say that I'm going to upload more since it's the summer. And that means I have time to work on videos without worrying about school or tests. And that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time.